was absolutely incredible to hear you again. So, thank you very much. And this is absolutely incredible. Please, people, clap to that because you're not gonna be clapping for the next 12 minutes. Anyways, because I'm going to read you some horrible shit, and that's what I'm good at, and that's what it ultimately comes down to. So, here we go. Let's go ahead and let's start this off. Alright. Some horrible shit, which will be fantastic for you guys.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
No talking, please.
I would like to thank Tom Miller for the day, as far as hanging around the beef heart. That was a fantastic time. Had a good time with that. I'm going to read a new poem, older poem, really older poem that's not going to be a part of the collection, but coming up, let's see, it's like November 12th, there's going to be actually some sort of showcase here, and it's going to be fun for me, so that's it. Anyways, let's go on ahead. This poem is called Erg. I could not think of a name that was proper for it. Erg. So here we go. Marco Polo must have been bored when he went back to his civilization, telling the same fucking story to the same elite curiosity seeker. That is how I feel in your bed. Every exploration is more of a stretching of some taboo done before. Yet, replay has lost its buzz. I think myself a deacon, menacing propositions of degradation. It would be a shame if something happened to those pillows. Will I shit in the cases tonight? Press beyond and beyond that pass, till I can feel the matter in your intestines rubbing against the rim of my dick, for all is pushed further. Delight? No, not really. It's just vulgarity to stave the numbness your ceiling brings, as the light reflecting off bleaches any semblance of thought.
Wow.
Very good. Terrible shit. Alright.
That's terrible ever.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Best terrible ever. Alright, here we go. This is something a little bit different. Let's go ahead and go for something a little bit formal. Everything. This is from a collection called Tar. And I'll give it to you. This is actually called Alone and Accompanied. I try to write this from a perspective of someone that really is kind of with someone that just doesn't get it. So that's the thing. So I guess from perspective of many people I've been with. So here we go. We found some fake plants in a bombed out craft store where we looked for a few snack packs and thread. In our shelter, his shelter. He'd grown about destiny, a pacing of time that led us to this, his arms around me. It was boredom and repression that created love. There are those who lack means, those who create, and those who chance. And as the wind blows through the rubble, I watch him act the well-learned part. For we are those who live, my dear. He minds to the orchids, their blood and aqua dance and light, placed around a mirror's edge. I look at myself through the rusted cracks, thinking with little how once I played amongst my mother's clothes and thought of how I'll fill them. Now breasts are lumps on iron grate, like two bread rolls in a bag hold, left upon old creaking gates, but caught by rain and left to mold. I touched, disgusted at my state, to try and escape this mirror's gaze. But no, he grabbed me to his, holding me to Narcissus' trance. And we will live together, dear, and teach this world a love forgot. For though we only have tomorrow, today we lay our kingdom's plot. I chose him because his double chin and felt his balm-blessed eyes could bring a peace to my cracked state and salve me from demise. The dulcet tones and cocksure jaunt amongst the hills of gray, enticed enough to resurrect a hunger for the day. but late he speaks of fantasy, of how his silken hands could forge a world of charity and etch a blessed land. A pause to reunite our times, to match his measured beat. He looks, I look, he looks away, a staggered, standard feet. And in his clutch I found myself alone in company. The blessed touch of dew-drenched lips, alack in passionate rings. My orchid to his crane-bill's touch, his pilgrim hands too soft. And how he thought it simple now, since vantage praised his lot. For though his world's been burned like mine, his temper bit sustain. A good old boy from age of yore, a neuter of his day. Poor sod dreams odd and quip-dipped jots, some tryst in all our souls. But like some vulgar Spanish dog, he swarmed like ants in holes. Vibration to my dimming brow, and mawing neath my jaw. His push was not to slake desire, but yet to deem love's law. And as he frolics amongst his fumes, a Tristan in his mind, his vite sans vif in vibrato, and me a staccato. And as the orchids drape the glass in plastic majesty, they never know the wilt of man or their lust-tinged pity. Now last night I woke to him, his face, it dawned with dew, where I did breathe alone with him, alone, just ones, just yous. I crept out of my lover's grasp to ponder of our course, to pass my wakefulness with sighs and step out my remorse. For what? To not feel for that man that brought you from the cold, that dared to try distract your eye from hollow hills burnt coal. And yet his touch, though it be warm, is but a distant dream that I have yet to trip into or even wish to be. I sit to look through our day's gains, just salvages of time, the dreams that what others once did have, their paradise, not mine. And out that bag I pulled in shock, a lily from that store, a thing he caught me gazing at, a relic, nothing more. It was at that discovery his intents were head on, to know all that I am, poor fool, to wish to know no one. For as I grab my half-filled sack and look back at my dear, I think how he will greet the dawn, and who will come to hear a story of nothing he lost, how nothing kissed his head, how nothing sparked a hearty swoon, how nothing left him dead. But yes, oh yes, there be that one, a match to join his art, and with his practiced chivalry, he'll claim his Isolde's heart. The morn has yet to press the night, and plead to end its part, but tender is her secret guise, tender is the dark. For she is nothing in herself, she dares not wake what's dead. She calmly pulls her veil across, and lets all rest instead.
Wow.
And
Beautiful. Nobody's shitting a pillow.
I know.
Beautiful.
And let's go back to terrible stuff. All right, this is going to actually be in the collection in which Tom's a part of. This is going to be part of one of the poems. This is originally in a collection called Love Poems for Assholes, and that's what it is. And
That's why I got picked for the picture.
exactly. So that's the whole thing. This is a sonnet, and it's called Santa Sangre. So hope you guys enjoy it. I want to swipe your crotch across the sheets to justify the spot your cunt did leave. Sure, tampon was tossed by drunken beat, but why, oh why, couldn't we have been a bit clean? Sure, drunken we were when we first did meet, your radiance, that push to make us seem ourselves together, yet there was more heat inside that past-dipped period springs. But is that not the print of love's bare feet? My mattress, I go to sniff what you leave. Metallic, sharp, the composition seeped, not only through my linens, my being. So then we flick off bits of dried menses, that holy blood from whence all life is reamed. Can I read one more?
Yeah, one more.
All right, this is another one from that collection. I'll go ahead. This is another sonnet, so enjoy. I found out this person's still alive, so that's very interesting.
That's
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But anyways, this is to see wherever you are with love. The truth is, you were a slut. That's why I loved you more than I could understand. Your cock and strut, your tight-fit jeans, your lies. A feast for my bold manhood in my hands. Oh, how we fucked in such a hateful pride. My MR2, what claw marks did it stand? What flagellation did the ceiling cry as your foot hit its tattered, cringing bands? And as that child was ripped between your thighs and thumped the side of that red bio can, did you think about those passion cries and how this passion could not dare withstand? And yet I love you, like glass cooks love sand, for you were that made me become man.